Brought to you by DK Audio.
DK Audio presents Nina and the Mysterious Mailbox, Secret Society of Rebel Girls, by Rebel Girls and Marti Dumas. Read by Dana Heath. Chapter 1. Middle school is so weird. It's almost as if they're doing it on purpose. Like, somewhere in the universe, there is a room full of middle school software engineers who think it's hilarious to watch us fumble with the controllers. Forget easy mechanics, they say, chuckling. Let's make this game as complicated as possible. That'll be way funnier. I'm not kidding. Think about it. You start off in a new building with new teachers and tons of new kids who don't know you or any of your elementary school struggles. Like how long it took you to learn to tie your shoes. Or that time you wore pajamas to school the day before pajama day. Or the fact that just because you could already do division using partial quotients, your moms somehow got you into kindergarten when you were 4, which made you the youngest, smallest, and most teasable kid in your grade every year. Then you get to middle school and think, finally, a chance to start again. New year, new people, new you. And even though your knees are still hurting from your wild summer growth spurt, 5 inches, you're excited for a fresh start. But hold on. Middle school isn't fresh. Mixed in with the new people in the new halls and new classrooms is almost every single kid from your old school. Kids who know you. Kids who remember. How could you be a brand new you with the pajama day debacle hanging over your head? I almost didn't blame Zoe for ditching us. There's nothing wrong with wanting a fresh start. I guess. Luckily, I felt pretty okay with who I already was. It didn't matter if I couldn't leave all that old stuff behind. I mean, what nerd doesn't have some painfully awkward moment in their nerdtastic origin story? I embraced the nerd. If anything, I wanted to get even nerdier in middle school. In my world, it was MIT, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, or bust. Just like my mom's. But for me, robotics scholarship all the way. And as the only 6th grader to win a spot in the robotics club, I was already on the right track. Now we just had to get my best friend, Maya, elected 6th grade rep, and everyone would be happy. Nina, Maya squeezed my hand as her grandmother, her abuela, turned onto Pierre Forest Lane. I can't wait for school today. I squeezed Maya's hand right back. Maya's abuela beamed at us in the rearview mirror. The first campaign speeches are today, right? Yep, Maya said, the blue tips of her black hair swinging as she nodded. The cerulean hair looked good on her. I'm about to meet my destiny, she said. I would wish you luck, but you were up so late preparing that I'm sure you don't need it, especially with our Nina at your side. I tried not to wince. Maya running for 6th grade rep was a no-brainer. If somebody was left out or in trouble, bam, Maya was there. And, unlike me, she never backed down, especially when things were unfair. So, becoming 6th grade rep was a really smart move for her. But making me her campaign manager was questionable at best. Sure, it was a good excuse to have sleepovers at Maya's house on school nights, but I had no idea what I was supposed to be doing. So far, our strategy sessions had mostly involved playing Portal 2 and watching old episodes of Doctor Who. Of course we don't need luck, abuelita, Maya said. This is destiny. We passed our old elementary school on the way to Ada Lovelace Middle a few blocks up the street. There was a line of cars keeping us from turning into the drop-off circle. I looked at the rearview mirror and saw Maya's abuela wrinkle her forehead. I wish the teachers directed this traffic like they do at the elementary school, she sighed, easing to a stop. Oh well, it gives me time to hear this speech of yours, Mayita. Maya's abuela turned to look at us, her brown eyes crinkling in the corners as she tucked a curly strand of silver hair back into her braid. Maya shook her head. No time. We only have 15 minutes before we have to be in the cafeteria. And look, the line is moving. Maya's abuela turned around, and sure enough, there was a big gap in the line in front of us. Enough for us to make it all the way into the drop-off circle. But don't worry, Maya said, tapping the index card sticking out of her shirt pocket. My speech notes are right here. We're using your plan, abuelita. The KISS principle. I blinked. KISS stood for Keep It Simple, Stupid. Something neither of us could bring ourselves to say out loud, even if the KISS principle...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?